Yo, what up? It's your boy Trey back again, ready to play some more Avowed. I think last we left off, we were about to go to like what should probably be the final fight, but I'm gonna go back because I think I missed Yatzli's memory moment or whatever they are. So, just like to say thanks to anybody joining along for the journey. Drop any likes, subscribe, any comments. Thank you. I appreciate you. And don't hit the bell button, because if you don't, YouTube won't let you know I post anything. And let's do it. Pretty sure I missed Yatzli. Well, I know I didn't see Yatzli's thing. I saw everybody else's except for her. And are you gonna finally tell me whatever?
I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people. It was.
I was gonna stutter sooner or later, watch.
It was easier than I thought it would be.
It is.
Thanks to you, I think I was ready for something like this.
I forgot about it. I gotta open up my... I want to open up what you call it and look to see if it's if it's the CPU or if it's the processor, or if it's just the game. I think it's just the game.
It's not really what I expected when I started tracking you and Kai back in Paradis. No, I was thinking more in terms of hunting for wild game and peeing on Kai to put the fires out. It's been a bit of a ride, Envoy. I feel like it's coming to an end. One way or another. I don't know. Maybe the unexpected isn't so bad after all. I never expected you and I would become friends. Yeah, quick note. If you tell any of the others I said that, I'll poison your drink.
Oh, that's not friendly.
Let's make sure they're not listening. The only one we haven't talked about is Yatzli. I don't know. Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I mean, she's loud and impulsive and always trying to get herself killed, and she keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But, joke's on her, no one's gotten a rise out of me in years. But other than that, we can get along. She can be sweet, too, when she's not introducing me to a new word for my oak and acorns. You too.
That it? Did that finally make it go away? I think that did. This squad's good. I love that they make them come out instead of making you have to do it.
Yeah.
So, let me see if there's an easier way to do this. Because I'm about 99% sure Yatzli's thing is right here. Somehow I missed that, There's no fast travel back. And I know if I jump off... I feel like jumping off will make this take longer, so no. I'm gonna try to go back. When I can... how I did this stuff. Turned off? There's one I turned off. I could have sworn I deactivated all of this. Or I could just find a way to get around it all. Guess because I'm coming back, it reactivated it. I know Yatzli's thing is somewhere around here. It's must have just not taken the turn when I was supposed to. Then go through the door. The door not open? Yeah, I just straight up missed it. It happens. Game is very confusing in the aspect that you don't know when you're doing side quests.
This is the library from my dreams. This looks like the Akita building this place. Clearly they wanted their story preserved. Garlowain's gonads. Look! It's even the same hearth from my dream. And that's the chair. It's the picture of coziness. It's plush and warm, Envoy. What more do you want?
Okay.
Finally, you've arrived. Ah, there it smells. That took 10 years off my life. Wait. You must be the librarian from my dreams. Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Oh, though
Doesn't seem hairstyle.
you do look quite familiar.
The resemblance is uncanny.
It has been quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course. You are an ancestor? A very fashionable one at that. No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course. I was you in a past life. Oh, I'm such a fool. You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind.
Few can bear the mental and spiritual strain of an awakening. As often as not, it leads to madness.
Oh, darling, you know how I get around all the metaphysical talk.
That's why I'm here, remember?
I was the last of the Akita. Once the attack started, a few of us were charged with preserving as much of our history as we could. So, we retreated with as much as we could carry. The attacks? You must mean the Magfolk attacks. Yes, we've heard. Is that the reason for the bodies outside? Yes. Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls of their faithful. They tried to butcher every last one of us. They did in the end. But they didn't get exactly what they wished for. I made sure of that. But how did the Magfolk reach you in here? They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered and the screeching of the Magfolk, I couldn't breathe. That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew I recognized it when we killed that Magfolk. Once it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, I found the quiet worse. So I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your gods the satisfaction. Poison? Well, at least you washed it down with some good wine. Oh, you're just a barrel of fun, aren't you? Yatzli, you know what you must do now. I abandoned my duty to protect our history. But you... Someone must tell the story of the Akita. And there is no one else. I'm already an expert. What more do you want me to do? Think about it, Yatzli. You have been training to be the new protector of this collection since childhood. I couldn't ask for a better successor. But that was your duty. I have my own dreams. Yatzli, if you do not become the new librarian, there will be no other. The stories of the Akita will turn to dust, and my people, our people, will be forgotten. Just as the burned queen wanted all along. when she sent her magfolk to choke the life from us. This is all too much. What do you think, Envoy?
There you go.
You're no help at all. Please, I ask for your opinion because I want it. Tell me, what do you think? Glad to know I can always count on you, Envoy. A chosen of Sapedal, yet you do not stand with your people. How disappointing. Our time is at an end, Yatzli. It's time for me to go. Wait! I've not even asked you any questions! Tell me about your marriage rites. Oh, did you mean for all your buildings to look so phallic? Unfortunately, my time is at an end. You must keep Yatzli alive. She is the last hope of the Akita. So this is goodbye. I wish we could have...
The Akita look like elves.
No. I wish that all of you
Oh,
had
fish?
an ending. Choose well, Yatzli. And good luck. She's gone. Forgive me, Envoy, but we should get going. We can talk back in...
He was the only one I missed. We're all together, all complete all companion moments. Yep, there you go. I knew I missed one. What I'm not about to do? Go back through them traps. Missed it. So. Just for this, because this is the end. Get to talk to her, right? Yep.
Oh, Envoy. Have you recovered yet from our chat in the library? I don't think I have yet, but maybe talking it out will... Well, it's worth a try. It's just... We already have a lot to take care of, don't we? We have a god and an empire both vying for our attention, and now I have this legacy forced on me. I was already unsure what to do, and now a third option appears like the world's worst surprise. But it makes sense. My whole life has been about the godless in one way or another. It explains why I knew the language, why I felt so drawn to the ruins. I love the man, but he'll just be endlessly supportive, the fiend. And trying to send a letter when we're on the move like this? It's a struggle. It's not an answer I would have expected, but it's an answer. And now that I know, I kind of thought, well, honestly, I feel more... full. Like a puzzle piece sliding right back into place. No matter what happens, even if my path doesn't lead to the library, I feel better than I have in ages. That is an option. I think... For the first time in my life, I don't know what to do.
Congratulations, Yatzli. Now you're just like the rest of us.
No matter what, I've always known exactly what I want. But this is the first time I've had more options.
Let's see if that clears off one of my options.
What do you think? you're right. Especially after all we've been through. Really, leaving them in Vidaro's hands is a fate I wouldn't wish on anyone. Thank you, Envoy. I've been agonizing over this for longer than I want to admit. Finally picking a destination makes... I'm sure Quilici would be relieved to know that I'll be back to make his life interesting. And Envoy...
Aw, what? I was trying to stay neutral. God dang it. The game wouldn't let me stay neutral. They made me pick some. Oh, I could have said undecided.
Marius, dear.
Whatever. It's all good. Alrighty, guys. Let's hold on. What my supplies look like? Hold on, let me go back. Let me see where let me see if I can make anything. I don't know if I picked up any stuff to make. Not really. I've made me grenades. The grenades aren't even on the list. Out of supplies. Oh, here's grenades. Ha! I was just blind. Yeah, I can make. Let's see how this is gonna go. How bad will Sapedal destroy everything? I don't think she's gonna destroy everything. I just think she's just, as they said, she is a kid, and the problem with that is she's a child god, and y'all tossed her. She's a child god. And you guys basically started punishing her and hurting her as a young child. She did what kids do. As anything would do. Run away from the pain. Fight back against the pain, and then of course when you don't even know your own strength, hit back against the pain hard. But not saying that's an excuse for some of what she's done, but I forgot what the heck that is. In terms of like it being a child.
Sapadal's prison, I think. What else could it be? Time to shut it down forever.
Let's look around. There's got to be a mechanism somewhere around here.
I wanted to use it to get a specific spell. I don't remember which spell. It was like the lightning storm, right? I think that's what I wanted. I kept forgetting to do that. Like that breaking the breakables gives me health. Oh, was that a thing that I could was that how did I get that ability? Is that something I no, I think it's armor I put on, wasn't it?
Quiet as the depths.
Okay. Wasn't even particularly looking at me. Like that. Yeah, I'm running out of these now. So I wanted to go build some more back up of, but
That was a close one.
not really. Oh, I can't drop down in that. Can't see the thing for that one. See? I guess I gotta go fight this thing first and then I can... Oh, I hate you guys so much. This one's in good shape. That's what I wanted to fight. Like slowly taking away my health. I don't know. Oh, this one does fire? Hold on. Here you go. Oh. Okay, he teleports? Question mark? It is teleporting. He's teleporting. Okay, I wasn't sure. Now I know.
We make a good squad.
What I picked up? Has to be like okay. Do I still have that equipped? I'm sure I do, right? It would have been one of these, right? Trickster. That's what I want it to look like. Did I take it off at some point and just didn't forgot that I did? So breaking all these is pointless. Must have. This is connected to my weapon? Wizard's only got these couple of things. Can't be in Rangers that throw knives. Stamina for dodging, and then the crit hit one, right? Healing thing. Oh, there it is. I do have it, okay.
of its own.
I never knew I wanted to see something so badly. Is that all you got?
Why did y'all fast travel? I was going to watch them fight. I don't want to get involved in this fight. I know better. I know these daggone things can be disgusting. What I find interesting is that they ran through.
So, this is how you imprison a guard.
Keep your guard up. We gotta live to tell this tale.
Two of them. Running out. Let's see if I can kill one.
Lead the way.
That didn't do that much damage at all. Oh, okay. Well, I don't like fighting these guys if I can't help it. Things are cheap. Oh, two of them are pristine. Okay, yeah, that. Tearing it up. Here, well, I don't mind whatever was had a jinx or glitch. John was not moving. Yeah, that thing turns you out with them little. care about the other ones. I just want to kill. Oh, that one, they're almost dead. I remember tearing up one of my crew members must have been tearing up the other one. I love that little bouncing shot thing. It does so much dang on damage. Unless they spawn another brand on me. Huh? Oh. Oh, okay. He kicked me away so that I would. That stopped me from getting up. Up there, man. You know, his moves can override my moves. Where's my storm going? Is it? I think I gotta pay more attention to aim it. Somehow magically move. Okay, he's still hitting me even though I'm like so far from him. Look it, man. Hate these guys.
That's one for us.
Those are freaking ridiculous to beat. Basically walking mini bosses. Well, of course they're walking mini bosses, but they may not have mini boss health bars, but I swear they have just as much health as a mini boss. Oh, did I? Because I killed 3 of them. Okay. Can I recreate it? Or just give me a stone to hover over on. Not freaky at all.
You have come at last, after so long. You are so small, we questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil. You persevered. Now, you are here. The rot. We feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your dream scourge will end when our suffering does.
Till you release it again.
We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh. She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore. Blood on the tile. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now, we will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open, it will take you there. A wellspring of power. We strain, but we could clear the way. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills. We want nothing more than that. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow.
I can set you free if you want.
We trust you. You who have been by our side for so long. You met death, and you offered your hand. And where is your mercy for us? You know we deserve better than this. Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity. Do you think we have learned nothing from you? We deserve more than this prison.
That's kind of crazy. So I could have made her like super vengeful if I had just been doing that the whole time.
Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear? The beautiful thing you killed, already you have forgotten. We asked what you would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said? More than anything, that is what we desire too.
Yeah, so everything you do throughout this game,
Treat us as you
it
would
uses
the bear.
at you for
Clean our wounds, heal
whichever
us.
option you choose.
Grant us the same. The time has come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease. Give us peace. It is all we have wanted.
So if you end her, if you take her out, the Dream Scourge ends. If you take her out, the Dream Scourge ends, and you never have to worry about it happening again. If you don't end her, she stops the Dream Scourge, but it can happen again if somebody pisses her off, I guess.
Center your thoughts. Reach for us. Clear the fog. Tear down the gates. We were so blind, so lost. We brought such horrors to this place. We feel bright. We had forgotten what it is to live. We will grow, tend, flower. We will always remember this. We will remember you when you are ash and soil and mulch.
So I wonder, did that just cure anybody that had the Dream Scourge? I was gonna say, where's our squad at? Technically, we never officially came here with anybody in the squad except for Marcus and high, I think. We never officially came here with Kulich with
Andra's dead. Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
This is Sapedal's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Aora could transport us so quickly, or so far. What happened to the living land started long ago, and we're going to finish it.
Ah, are you seeing this? I don't think Paradis looked like this when we left it.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
Hey, at least you didn't let 6 years go by.
Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time, assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. It feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor, and steel garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Raingrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Day Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
If he didn't start this himself.
The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapedal?
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope we can say the same about Sapedal. Time will tell, I suppose.
After all this time, they're free. And the living land is free to heal.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god. All in all, rather a successful day.
Kin and God entwine. The flower shades the soil in which it grows.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
oh, like everybody's like
Sansa,
outside.
how did you make it out here?
They marched in with no warning. I couldn't think. Envoy! What's the point of exploring if you just want to plant your flag everywhere? They broke some glass, but the map is safe. They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Right now, that's a good thing.
If you're looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Balrog.
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. God, I hope they're not trapped in there. I am sorry I can't be more help. You all...
We should move. Let's hope the garrote hasn't made it to the Balrog yet.
Envoy, wait! Before you go, I may have something for you. I took some supplies when I ran. If you think that, I'll even give you a discount.
Of
you
course.
know, for saving the...
Like he says he's gonna give it to me, and then are we? Hold on, it clouded up the whole map again?
Snow? Why is there snow here?
It's gotta be Ringrim's work. I heard she made it snow and shadows.
We meet again, Envoy. Paradis burns, thanks to Lodwyn and the steel garrote laying siege to it. But the dream scourge is gone.
It wouldn't be the first time she's come back.
It's remarkable how hard you mortals fight for causes that'll be forgotten within centuries. Still, I do think the world has been irrevocably, if minimally, changed by your actions. Perhaps a new god being set loose on the world is certain to have consequences. Mostly, I'm curious about whether you think you've made the right choice. Not thinking about one's choices is still a choice. I wonder if you will have more hindsight with what happens next. I am interested in seeing the outcome of your story, Envoy. With luck, it won't end with you also on fire. Unfortunately, you'll likely be dead the next time I return to the Living Lands. Goodbye, Envoy. And Yatzli, I do look forward to when all of this is done. I am eager to work with you.
Oh, yes. We'll, discuss that later.
What happens in Donshore shall ripple across the living lands. Oh, Envoy, how good to see you here as we stand together at the brink of this. I don't know if thank you is precisely what I want to say, but I am grateful to you for bringing Dolna's theft to light. Paradis burns from the torches of the steel garrote. The people of the living lands stand ready to defend their home. Yes. What happens in Paradis now?
What's the plan if Paradis falls?
We will find a way to persevere. We Bargrunen have a gift for surviving inhospitable conditions. Whatever the outcome of the upcoming battle, do not... If Edir and the Steel Garrote have their way, they'll strip the history books of any mention of our culture. Future generations will only ever know us as an appendage of the Empire. I hope it doesn't come to that. It is all I can ask for. That's as much as I'll say. You have a role in deciding what happens next. Do the right thing, Envoy.
I feel like
I know what's going on. I promise we're safer in here. Envoy, you're back! We came running as soon as we
I
saw
haven't seen her in a while.
I've never seen a Zorab fight like that. I didn't know he had it in him.
Oh no, that was the one that
We
talks.
wouldn't be here without you.
I feel like there's a lot of like small communication talks around here with the different people that you've helped.
Giata, where have you been?
We know you. We see clearly
Yeah.
now. The clouds part and the sun shines.
Envoy, I knew you'd show up eventually.
It's good to see a familiar face.
My revenants were just getting comfortable in Thirdborn when the steel garrote stepped out of line. When I heard tensions were brewing, I thought to myself, this is a job for the undead. So I gathered the flock. Likewise, I'll keep them on a tight leash, just in case the steel garrote breach our defenses. Oh, and I've been meaning to thank you. Whatever you did in the garden seems to have worked. My revenants are docile again. No more rude displays of aggression. I couldn't be more proud. Indeed.
The metaphysical currents of the living lands are beginning to settle. Best of luck out there. And don't worry about a thing. My flock would...
Thank you, Elia. My compliments to the flock, as always. The fighting has to stop.
The envoy. Is that you? I don't wanna go.
As soon as my gun's cleaned, I'll get out there. I risk a jam on the battlefield. The living lands needs me. That's what... We'll do whatever we have to...
Envoy, how did you...
It's great to see you again, but... Where the fuck did...
You just appeared out of nowhere.
Close enough.
Once word about Paradis reached us, we were allowed to go.
That's not important right now, Radut.
Right. Forgive me, Envoy. I won't keep you long. I just want to make one request while you're here. As much as you can. Be good to the living.
I'm holding you to your word, Envoy. Don't fuck us over.
Well, dang.
All together now. We cannot afford to. When we strike as Parbrun, we strike as one.
Oh, see? So it's like everything that I did to help somebody has positively affected one thing or another here. Is what it looks like. I'm not mad at it. Seems like
We really must stop meeting.
it wasn't her. It was Giada and...
So, here we are. The first and last battle for the living lands. Try praying instead of just hoping. That might work better for you. Metaphysically, the battle is already over. Sapedal is free, and the Dream Scourge is... But politically, we have a small mess to tidy up. I intend to send a message to the Steel Garrote, and it won't be subtle. Anyway, who knows what tomorrow will bring, so let's be grateful for today. I think that's enough wool gathering for now. Besides, I need to tinker on the phantasmal focus. Don't stay up too late.
I'm curious.
If I must.
I gave Sapedal a body. I gave Sapedal a body.
We should take a moment to acknowledge you liberated the god of the living lands. That's quite a gamble you made. I admire your confidence. If not for you, Sapedal would still be pacing, which means you have leverage over a god. How do you... That's a lot of responsibility, but I have faith you're equal to it. Sapedal's imprisonment shaped this island. Now that everything's changed, we cannot know if the living lands will normalize or destabilize as a Eventually, maybe you'll find some comfort in prayer, now that one of the gods is... I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. The subject matter is a bit much for... You're too kind. I want you to know this has been an unforgettable experience. Wherever we go from here, I'm grateful to have been a part of it. Until next time. Thanks for talking.
There you are, Envoy. Understood. So, I guess it helps we have a god on our side, right? I mean, a god beats a skeleton knight any day. This is just cleanup. Just figuring out who controls the living lands from here. Someone once told me that war is just applied politics. Never really understood what that meant. Anyway, you should get some rest. Oh, if you need to rehearse any speeches or whatever, make sure you do it in front of someone else. It's not that I don't want to. It's that I'd just rather...
Yatzli, I have a theory.
Oh, do tell.
I don't think making any of that will help me. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this squad. Hey, Shorty. Speak the leaders of the living land.
Envoy? Is it really you? Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
What did you see there? The god you felt in Nakutadek?
The origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the act of a god this whole time?
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
Sapedal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
But the plague isn't over. Dream Thralls still litter Shatterscarp.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give
that's
them
what I was
comfort,
wondering.
nothing more. This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them?
Wodka no doubt saw Sapedal as a threat to her authority. So, she killed the godless and imprisoned their god.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradis? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Nakutadek was riven with those things, not to mention what they did to the land.
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell. If these roots and the Dream Scourge are the work of a god, and the gods thought it best to imprison this god, how could you let such a creature go free?
Let's hope they don't decide to further amend themselves by coming for our heads.
It was Adir's arrival that disturbed Sapedal. We'll have nothing to fear from this god once we expel you from our lands.
Sapedal's power ravaged my people. I don't know that I can ever trust it.
Keeping watch over Sapedal was a sacred task Nanru gave us when he left. For that reason alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now. But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The steel garrote have attacked Paradis. Inquisitor Lodwyn has already joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days. But you wouldn't know it, judging by how she fights.
Lodwyn's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
All right. Let's keep the similes to ourselves. Oh, cheer up. You wouldn't be the first to make that mistake. Might not be the last either, depending on how things go. So long as her passion for Wodka lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it.
God dang it.
But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good. That will be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible. Well, you might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen. It was Lodwyn who called for the attack.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her steel garrote laid siege to the city shortly after you beat her to the garden.
We've had no news from inside for several days. From what we can observe, southern Paradis is in pieces, and the remaining militia batters at the gates to no avail.
Is there nothing our people can do?
Given the state of our supply routes after the Dream Scourge, and the Steel Garrote's destruction, we expect the people trapped inside will run short of fresh food and clean water in a matter of days.
We brought as many Hale and Able from Thirdborn as would come. But after the Dream Scourge and our losses from Nakukubel, we could spare so few. I worry it won't be enough.
Likewise, my wardens are still reeling from effects of the eruption. The keep was saved, but there is much to repair, particularly if we are to endure a siege. Most of my men remain at the keep. I can't risk them against the Steel Garrote for the sake of Paradis, not when we are so few.
Well, that's been a point of debate. We can't agree on how to stand against the Steel Garrote, nor who should lead the effort.
Nobody wants to risk their people at the front.
So you let the Paradis militia go it alone?
Even if our meager forces should make it inside,
The siege won't end until Lodwyn does. And none of you know how to kill her.
precisely. The lawful settlement of a new Adirian colony, supposedly. Or the establishment of a Wodekin state. She could win with a godlike in her ranks. Your presence would serve as a powerful endorsement.
That fucking I love that.
Somewhere inside that hollow head of hers, I believe she always hoped she'd turn you to her side. Remember, she has an obligation to Wodica, a solemn oath. And neither the Steel Garrote nor the queen that was look kindly upon oathbreakers.
Because a victory here would discourage resistance elsewhere. The better question is, why didn't you stop her?
Excuse me? She's a 7-foot-tall skeleton powered by her devotion to the goddess of retribution. This isn't my fault.
Sure. Just blame the dead woman. Very mature.
Who else should I blame exactly? Our envoy, perhaps? For not stopping Lodwyn and the Tusks?
You could start with blaming your own incompetence.
Lodwyn's the muscle. I'm merely the personality. What was I supposed to do? Frown her into submission?
What good are you as a diplomat if you can't even keep your own beast under control?
The Inquisitor was so convinced the Living Lands would unite against Adir that she's nearly made it true. One people, one law, one true god. That's Lodwyn's vision for the Living Lands. What passes between Lodwyn and her men, or between Lodwyn and the Emperor, for that matter, is not my affair. But if I had to guess, this was the alternative.
Your empire is doing what it does best. Stamping out dissent until surrender.
Your republics are hardly any different. Their intentions in the Deadfire were certainly not pure.
As you say, we left the republics for a reason.
The Inquisitor answers only to Wodica. In attacking Paradis, she has dragged us all far beyond the bounds of the Emperor's desires.
Oh, I can't wait to see how you weasel out of this one.
I know it will. We are leading by example, returning order and dignity to Paradis in the wake of the Clavager's death. We will do the same to the frontier.
Where was order and dignity when you burned Fjord Messiver?
My administration had nothing to do with that. As I know you know. Adiran rule and rule by the steel garrote would be markedly different beasts.
Spoken like a fucking diplomat. Splitting hairs when it all comes from the same...
Order and dignity. That's what you think we're missing? Bastards! Oh!
You will take it all, whether the chance is given to you or not.
Lodwyn agrees. Our success would model the order and dignity.
You can say what you want, but you're still trying to subjugate.
You think I'll ignore what I've seen with my own eyes? The Empire has brought us nothing but...
Careful, Envoy. Adir may still have a part to play, but don't let loyalty blind you.
I've answered your questions. Now I would like you... Lodwyn has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Lodwyn, you should know what you're fighting for. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. The Living Lands would retain its own laws under a grave appointed by the Emperor. The grave would be expected to promote and develop the Living Lands to our mutual benefit. They would divide the island into administrative districts and see them governed by mayors appointed from the local communities. The island would provide tribute in the form of resources and taxes, and in times of war, soldiers. The Empire, I should note, is nearly always at war. In return, the Living Lands would enter Adir's sphere of influence, and should outside nations attempt to invade, we would come to the Grave Room's aid.
Tribute, he says. Taxes. Soldiers. The Empire has tried it all before. Look to the Eastern Reach if you don't believe me. They want to bleed us dry. To fill their coffers and fight their wars. To break us like wild animals. But I will not bend.
It's still a gamble, but I think it's the safest bet. We get the benefits of Imperial trade and protection without losing all of what makes this place special. There's no way of knowing what it would mean in another generation or two. But right now, it gives us the security and stability to recover.
We were fine before Adir showed up. And we'll be fine when they're gone. Trust the lands and her people, Envoy.
If we give Adir power over us, we can't be surprised if they decide to flex it later.
We give up our fighters and the wealth of our lands, and get promises in return. But we have wealth enough to give some away, if it means my wardens may return to their vigil in peace.
A grave room could work, so long as trade keeps moving through the Scarp and you're willing to serve as our go-between, Envoy. And we'll have cannons enough to deter the adherents from trying anything stupid.
When the Empire demands its tribute, from where will it come? Emerald Stair is not the breadbasket it was, and the dream of Fjord is now deferred. If we accept this deal, I fear we are building a trap certain to catch our own legs.
Subtle, pernicious, touch the rot, yet the disease remains. Safety among spiders. A web gleaming
I have no idea
with
what
dew.
that she means.
They weave, they wait.
Naturally, that would be the Emperor's decision. But only the strong survive the frontier. I used to believe that was... But you were born to rule here. Have some faith in yourself, Envoy. You'd grow into the role in time.
Of course. Oh, Envoy, no. Do not think of the Emperor. Ones which this conclave could not. Not unless you came together. It would be difficult. No. Think of your people, all of you. Of course. Well, don't. Oh, gods.
Solus and her wardens stand vigil with the living lands.
By grit and steel, Thirdborn stands with the living lands.
Fjord and her animancers stand with the living lands.
We deserve this opportunity.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
God, they made the right decision for once.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences. You must kill her, or we will lose Paradis.
The living lands will never be free until we break the chain.
She better say her.
I'm proud to fight it.
Let's get to work then.
The Paradis militia will be at your back.
Thank you for deserving it.
Show them that the living lands will not be broken across Vodka's knee.
May all the gods of Eo...
Let's take back the city together.
Time to stop the steel garrote.
I would say, if it was me, I would well, like that. Make them form a actual team like that, just like they did. Everybody unite together, and then
You should get some sleep. Big day coming up.
be an ally of Paradis or Adir. But
Right. Things feel different. I've been in a lot of dangerous situations, but it's always been a fight, putting my life on the line for someone else's cause. You know, I've never seen a bear go to war. They fight for survival, not for cop. We're about to go out there and risk our lives for what? A concept of how things ought to be? We might die, all to determine who sleeps in the nicest house in Paradis until the island decides it's time for a change. It's fine. Really. But it's some blessed day Saka when you think about it. Right. Careful you don't get stuck in all that sap.
I think,
Wait to give the steel
like I said, unite and then become an ally.
Can't sleep? Neither can I. We're going into battle for the soul of the living lands. Your emperor will not be pleased. Political influence is dangerous. If you aren't careful, it can turn against you. When a godlike fights in battle, people take note of which side. The Adirans will doubt your loyalty. The locals will doubt your commitment. You may even doubt yourself. This is the first time you were told to pick a side. And I fear... This conflict has really pulled you apart. Worse, it's put your soul at risk. From what I understand, your ambassador is very persuasive, very powerful. For a politician like him, losing a battle is not a defeat. When he promises you the world, don't listen. He'll fill your head with lies if you... I'm glad we understand each other. It's good to see you fighting for the misfits and rabble-rouse. Time for you to get some rest. In truth, I've been thinking about the Inquisitor, formulating a Death Guard clings to their existence by force of will. Stubbornness, unfinished business. Lodwyn is held together by faith, and that may be her Precisely. Faith is the foundation of her reality. Faith in the... But according to her faith, Sapedal should not exist. A new god independent of hers? By that logic, you shouldn't exist either. And yet... That's my point, exactly. You are the godlike of a heretical god. A contradiction to her Can you imagine how much she needs you to die? Her entire worldview depends on it. Who knows? Maybe that uncertainty is enough to make her mortal again. Or maybe not. I'm just... Whatever happens, I want to see it for myself. Not before I've done some reading.
But yeah, like I said, I would have maybe tried to make them an ally and open trade, kinda like the United States, and how I guess Canada is. Canada's probably closer to an equal than Mexico or some other places. Being under their rule is a bad idea. Hey, chill out. I don't know which one it is.
That'll show him.
And that's just my opinion on it. I'm not a politician. Oh, look. Hey, you guys aren't paying attention. Know what that means.
Let's get high. Weapons ready.
Shoulda did. That. I haven't used this one yet. To the musketeer. Oh. Somebody's doing magic somewhere. He's just standing there looking. Swing, okay.
Good fighting.
Wow. Feels like everyone's here now.
I expected this to go a lot faster. I didn't think this was going to be this long to get to the end.
This one's mine.
We've got company.
So the healer. There he is, wizard. Okay, it went the complete opposite direction of where I shot it at.
I'll hang back and watch the gate.
For our freedom!
It had it coming. She refuses to. I don't know no other way to explain that.
First Eagle's Reach, now here.
The city.
What are you doing here?
Is someone there?
You shouldn't be here.
Okay, what happened? Just hit me. Should have checked to see if I could upgrade my stuff while I was in the base.
I thought you left town weeks ago. About time. You're the only one Lodwyn will listen to. I saw a few on my way here. I imagine they've been waiting for this to happen for a long... Listen, one of the garrote's units is scouting up ahead, maybe 5 strong. I wouldn't want to fight them if I were you. You shouldn't fight. I wish someone had stood up to the steel garrote a long time. Well, you're here.
Are you just telling me that you didn't want me to fight the guys that I just wiped out? Is that what that was?
We should go now, while the fighting's died down.
Can you not hear the screaming outside?
She's right. We can't go now. Then when? Should we wait till the garrote set this bar alight?
They have thaumaturges out there. You saw them. Shouldn't they be
This looks different actually now that I'm looking at it. The other guy, I think I shot him off. I think. How does it looks completely different?
everything wrong.
Stop right there.
I'm sick. I'm sick.
That all you had?
Oh, that's
over here.
Jake.
What exactly do you think you're doing?
Liviana.
You nearly died in my clinic. Correction, you did die. And now look at you. Fighting the steel. What have you got to say for yourself? Well, at least you're alive. Try and keep it that way. Kai, is this your doing?
Come on. I couldn't have kept him out of the action if I wanted to.
I knew you were a bad influence. We're patching up folks as best we can, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. War is a damn bloody mess. Yeah, stop the fight. I can't say I approve of you leaping into the fray, but it's always nice catching up with a former patient. Wait a second. Jada? Jada Castell? What are you doing in the...
Surviving. It's good to see you, Liviana. Unfortunately, we're on a tight schedule. Do you need anything?
Once this is over, I could always use another pair of hands at the clinic. The invitation's still open.
Can you manage without me?
Are you kidding? I'm happy for you. Besides, I've got Chico on bandage duty. I just wanted you to know there's a place here. Gods be with you, Envoy.
Come on. You know this. You practiced with Uncle Capo 100 times. Tight, but not too tight. You don't want to cut off the blood flow.
Right here it says. I don't know. I'm not worried about it like that. Alright, so this was inside the slums. Yo, they and Sapedal wrecked this city. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to do. I suppose that's not surprising to see she has one of those. Maybe it's such a giant. So, oh yeah, you know, what you call this not going to be happy. I guarantee she's not going to be happy. She does not like those magic folk. Where are these keep coming from? Okay, he won't let me drink a... I forgot about grenades.
I can take care of the plaza on my own.
Hold on, did I drop that? They jumped me in the corner, homie. You're on the wrong side.
Another win. But who's counting?
Wonica demands your submission. Stand against her and fall.
That's Lodwyn ahead. Lead on. With you to the end.
Alright, let's do this. Hey, kill this chick for the umpteenth time. Not umpteenth time, it's like talk.
There you are.
Oh.
So, you survived the garden.
Of course.
You come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time? My will is stronger than death. That is both my Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel. She must set down her blade.
You can tell Wotica yourself once we've sent you back to the wheel.
Don't insult my intelligence or my commitment to the cult. Treaties can be burned. The hands which shook over whatever deal you struck can be lopped off at the wrist. As for you, Sapedal's chains are broken, which means your soul is in their grasp. I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy. And if I don't know, then I cannot suffer you to live. Judgment has been passed. Steel yourself, Envoy.
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
You will. You must. You have no choice. Face me and die with honor, or fall to your knees and die as a coward. How you die doesn't matter, but you will die. Every vestige of Sapedal must be wiped from this earth. The Burned Queen demands it.
We are a challenge to her authority. She is afraid of what we mean.
So long as the true gods reign, there is nothing that has lived that cannot be made to die. Sapedal cannot protect you forever. Not from the Burned Queen. And not from me. You are an aberration. And by the logic of our world, you should not exist. And I will make sure of it. Hear me, Envoy. I am the avatar of the Burned Queen, the goddess. I am her sword arm, her will in the world. And so long as I can fight, I will be her champion.
But she failed to ensnare the living lands, and we are free. How long until Wotica finds a new avatar?
I was alone. Alone against a tide of liars, sinners, and turncoats. Besieged by incompetence. Fettered by other. I weathered the Burn Queen's trials, and through them all, I never doubted. I've done all that I could. she sees that. I believed we were alike. That when the time came for you to prove your loyalty, you would choose Adir. I believed the dream of our future, of our resurgent empire, would move you as it does. And if that failed, I believed the Burn Queen would stop you. Yet here you stand before me, my enemy, unopposed by the gods.
The worm of doubt gnaws at her soul. Where was Wodica when she needed her most? Where is she now?
Dang, I don't have enough.
A faith that demands constant proof is a faith unworthy of the name. My goddess is my life. My devotion to her has no limit.
Wish I can go into the menu and eat some more stuff.
I will not endure. For years I told myself,
Like how I had enough, and then they increased it, so I didn't have enough.
The pain. I don't deserve better. I don't.
I have no choice. I can't do nothing but attack.
Let's finish this thing. Kill me as no one ever has.
There's no coming back this time. Prepare yourself.
Let's finish it.
Once I'm done killing you, your god of...
Try to avoid fighting like she wanted me to. Swing that.
Wodica! Queen of our queens! Send me your aid!
She killed her. Hit me with, I can't see. Oh, whatever it was stunned me enough to not cast magic.
Again! Wodica! Help me! One last time!
Oh no! Why? Why did you have to call them damn things in of all things? I hate those things. And they're the perfect ones too, the pristine ones. Ugh. They're both focused on fighting me. These things alone could almost kill me outright by themselves. Without even having to worry about fighting. And they're both focused on me. Why? Oh, and of course she's... Oh, well, it's her. I would help y'all, but... Fuck. Freaking both of these daggone things are focused on me. All my stuff wore off. I guess because I was in that cutscene. One of them's dead. I don't even know when they killed it, but yay. Hit me through her. Or maybe just...
Where are you? No! Don't abandon me now!
Come on, man. How many times you gonna bring her back? You don't block her stuff, because go down for good this time. God. How many times did I kill her?
Wherever Lodwyn is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together. Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
What carry on?
At last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Silence falls over Paradis, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapedal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand. The Paradis militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The Dream Scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the Living Lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. Fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradis return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills and secrets wherever needed. For once, they have a future. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. The ashes of Fior Messiverno continue to smolder. Scavengers avoid the ruins, fearful of spirits unleashed by animancy gone awry. The once promising city is nothing but a cautionary tale. For the people of Shatterscarp, independence is bittersweet. Those who cannot withstand the grief inflicted by Ringgrim's spell leave the settlements, vanishing into the wilderness. Those who remain find themselves forced to cooperate with others, often begrudgingly. With so many dead, the need to stave off hunger outweighs any distaste for certain trading partners. Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first. But after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her earliest negotiations with the rest of the Living Lands, but slowly learns compromise. She develops a taste for Valian sweets. When Kai returns to Thirdborn, he's no longer running. He finds a town that's been diminished by struggle, conflict, and tragedy. He finds home. He helps repair Thirdborn's walls and train its defenders, carrying on Tama's legacy. And while his labors do not restore all that was lost, they build something new. With many of his anxieties and lifelong fears addressed, Marius now feels very differently than he did when he first met the envoy. Still far more comfortable in the wilds than among people, he nonetheless finds that his worries about the unknown were merely self-protection against the traumas of his childhood. Armed with this knowledge, he finds himself more capable of living in civilization, and far less fearful of his home in Galawain's tusks. While he never regains his former place as a Warden of Solace, he spends his time traveling between Solace and Thirdborn, acting as a stubborn ambassador between the two. Giada continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the Living Lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fior Messiverno lives on in her. No longer under the threat of imminent death, Yatzli returns to the Animancers. Reunited with her beloved Quilici, she helps him and the Animancers as they put their lives together after the attack on Fior Messiverno. Eventually, she even has something nice to say to Vidaro. As the days pass in contentment and relative peace, Yatzli is struck by the persistent feeling that something is missing. Though she still devotes herself to her studies of both the arcane and the godless, the restlessness never goes away. Freed from
So I chose
torment
wrong
for the
for her.
first time in centuries, Sapedal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand. After a time, they begin tentatively to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Sapedal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the Temple of Aethys. Newly embodied, they roam the living lands and learn to experience the world as Kith do. Their first attempts at locomotion are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace. Soon, they are bounding across the plains of eastern Dawnshore, leaping the river gorge in Emerald Stair, scaling the shark's teeth of Shatterscarp, and fearlessly wading into the Tusk's acid sea. When they break, they come to you to put them back together. And in time, they learn to fix themselves. They wander far afield. You see less of them, but they are never far from your thoughts. And on the rare occasion they return, they always bring you something beautiful and strange. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
All right, guys. That was Avowed. That was actually pretty good. I rocked with that game. It was fun. It was a little, I don't want to say frustrating, weird, annoying whenever you try to go off on side stuff or other places off the beaten path. You wouldn't know if you're going the right way or not. When it should, I mean, like when you're in dungeons, where it should be just like essentially a one-way thing. There was multiple paths to take. Good in a lot of ways. Not so good where you can't tell where you're supposed to be going. So you go around in circles a lot. I think that's cool. I mean, everything was good. I liked everything. Controls were cool. The way the game played cool. It did have stuttering problems at the beginning of every time I started a session, and then sometimes randomly. And I got a couple crashes during fights that I had to redo several times. Well, that was pretty good. I can only imagine why some got hit, some of the hate, because I know when it first came out, the stuttering and the crashing was a lot more prevalent. So they fixed, I guess, most of it, just not all of it. Still fun. Give it a try. I recommend it. I think I read somewhere where you can get more than just the 2 different endings or something if you replay it again. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. That's a lot. I think you have to do things differently. I'm kind of mad that I didn't save Fior Messiverno, but I didn't know I was supposed to go to the waterfall before I did what I did. If I had known that, I wouldn't have done it. I wish it had gave me like a prompt saying something or something. Maybe say, hey, you reached a point of no return or something for like a story choice or something. I don't know. But it's all good. They didn't hold your hand, so it was fun. All right, just like to say thanks to anybody joining along for the journey. Dropped any likes, subscribe, left any comments. Thank you. I appreciate you. And if you didn't, would you kindly go down to the bottom and drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And don't forget the bell button, because if you don't, YouTube won't let you know I posted anything. And if there's nothing else after all of this, that will be it. It'll just cut off. And if there is, I'll show you. So I will see you guys later. I am a ghost.